everyone, welcome to Prof. Larry's YouTube channel. We are very excited to have you guys once again in today's video. So today we'll be discussing how to answer exam questions in the exam hall. And because most times students are not actually good in answering questions, they tend to miss some important steps, and that will result in them performing badly in the exam. So today, since we are very passionate about you guys' education and having good grades and high mark, we have come to a conclusion that we'll do a video that will help you guys to pass all your exam in the exam. So if you're into the channel, welcome. Do well to share, comment and subscribe. And also, if you want to be getting our notification, you want to be getting our recent updates on what we'll be discussing, do have to turn on the notification button. Thank you. Okay, so what I will share with you guys today is what I myself am using personally. And the first and foremost one I will share with you guys is to understand the questions properly. Believe me, the examiner, once I've given the exam question paper, and before you answer any question at all, you need to understand the question. How is the question like? What is expected of you in the question, and what are you asked to do in the question? So once you have understood the question, then you'll be able to know how to answer the question. Now when you see the questions first, don't just rush in answering them. Try to use your eye to analyze them. Okay, you look all of them, then you try to get the real meaning of the question. And once you have gotten that already, then you can now dive into the question. If you don't understand the question, you will end up giving a wrong answer to a right question. And if you do that, what's going to happen? Definitely, you will not be given your full mark, or you will tend to fail that particular one that you have answered. So another thing I will share with you guys in the exam is that you focus on your strengths. So definitely, if you have been asked 5 questions and you are asked to answer 3, out of the 5 questions, it's possible that you will not know everything. It's possible that you will know some and you don't know some. It's possible that you might also know everything. So for the betterment of you and leading to a good grade, what are you going to do? Just focus on your strengths. Focus on the one that you know very well. If they wake you up from sleep, yes. This question, you'll be able to answer it. Focus on your strengths. If you focus on your strengths, we give you that extra drive and motivation to continue doing what you are doing. And once you have been able to focus on your strengths, you will have the morale to answer another question. Remember that exams are all about having morale and idea. And morale will come when you know that you are doing something good, when you are asking the right question with the right answer. So focus on your strengths, very, very important. Now another good element of passing any exam is to always focus on the compulsory question, meaning that attempt the compulsory question. In all exams, you normally have compulsory questions. If you are writing a TUSCA exam, question that will attract higher mark is what compulsory question. So once you focus your attention on that compulsory question, you have been able to digest it and solve it in your own understanding in relation to what you have been asked. Let me tell you the simple truth, man, you are going to have a high mark in that exam. Why? Because sometimes, most times, all of the time, the compulsory question is always the hardest question. And once you can be able to answer the hard question, what else are you waiting for? Of course, with that idea and knowledge that you have used and implemented in answering that compulsory question, the hardest question, you also have that morale and carry that idea to answer the rest question that you are going to be asked. So make sure that you do not forget this number 3 rudiment of writing any exam. You need to attempt the compulsory question. Now this one might seem funny, but it's very important too. You need to have good handwriting. I'm a teacher. I teach government and civic in senior secondary school. So whenever I'm marking an exam and I see that your words, one is going to Yaba, the other is going to Alaba, the other is going to Ikoyi, the other is going to Aja, of course I will get tired because I won't be able to understand what you are trying to convey or trying to pass to me. So I will not be able to understand what you are writing. If they are something meaningful, something reasonable, but once your handwriting is bad, I will not be able to stress myself in marking that script because I have a lot of scripts that I want to mark. Likewise with the lecturers too. So they will not have the whole day them to sit down and start looking at the words one after the other. Oh my God, who do you want to kill? Who are you trying to stress? These people don't have that time. Me myself as a teacher, so I also have that time too. So if you're writing any exam, make sure that you have good handwriting. I know that sometimes you want to be very, very fast in your writing, but as you are writing, make sure that what you are writing, your spellings, they are bold, they are clear, and they are readable also. Because once you do not have all this, it is going to affect your grade and your points. Why? Because what you will get might end up at what you are going to receive. Why? Because you are reading something beautifully well, but with a bad handwriting. So if you get a beautiful score, you end up getting what? An ugly score. So always make sure that your handwriting is bold, readable, and clear for yourself to see, for lecturers to see, and for them to mark. Now, last one, which is very, very important, you have to cross-check what you have done. Now, I will see most students in the exam, once they are done writing, they will just stand up and they will go. That's not right. It's not right at all, because it's very, very possible that as you are writing, you tend to make mistake. Why? Because you are not perfect. You are imperfect being. So mistakes are bound to happen. Now, once you are done writing, you need to take your time to cross-check your word, proofread what you have written. You are going to have punctuation mark errors. So where you are not supposed to put comma, you put comma or question mark or full stop. Correct those things. You might have been able to misspell some words as you are writing. Check the correction of those words, spell them well, and write them, because lecturers are taking note of all these things. So if you're writing on your exam, you look at all those things: your punctuation mark, your right spelling, and the way you're able to start a sentence, and your idea, and how you're able to put in your ideas bit by bit. So while writing the exam, once you are done with all the questions that you have been asked to answer, sit down, relax. If you still have time, cross-check your work. Check if you have made mistake in punctuation mark, if you have made mistake in misspell words, and also if your ideas you have written are not rightly put in the answer script. So once you are cross-checking your work, you will have the leverage to be able to correct all these mistakes. So I hope I've been able to share with you guys 5 powerful, important rudiments and skills that you can use in writing any exam in the exam hall. Thank you once again for being here with us. I remember your one and only Prof. Linus. Don't forget to hit that subscription button.